بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهداه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, and the topic is the importance of al-ittiba', the importance of following who? Following the Salaf. Huh? Naam, because this topic today in these days is very, very important, because a lot of people who say that they are from the Sunnah or they try to follow the Sunnah, they have a lot of problems in al-ittiba', in following, in following the Salaf, because they do things no one of the Salaf said before. And this is also one purpose of opening this channel, to talk about things that maybe a few people don't know. They say we follow, and when you see the actions, it's something else. This is very important, that we try to understand the reality. Naam. And when I talk, it's like the theory, but I always try to combine it with the reality, to make a rabat. Because there is no theory that is not there to get implemented in the reality. If you just have theory for theory, don't read it. It's not ilm. The theory is there to get implemented in the reality. So whatever you see, whatever you read about the actions of the Salaf, how they treat people, how they criticize, how they praise, how they understood, how they did. If you have like a whole picture, don't like take a little bit from here and leave this and that. If you have a picture, you have to implement. You have to try to implement it in your reality, in your actions, in your tongue, on your tongue, in your actions of the heart, and so on. Because the theory is there to implement it in the reality. Now, this is very important. Okay, so that's why I wanna always try to combine it with the reality in the da'wah scene. So why do we have to follow the Salaf? Why? Maybe there's another way. It's also good. Or is it wajib for us to follow the understanding of the Salaf? Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala said in the Quran, in Surah An-Nisa, وَمَن يُشَاقِقِ الرَّسُولَ مِن بَعْدِ مَا تَبَيَّنَ لَهُ الْهُدَى وَيَتَّبِعْ غَيْرَ سَبِيلِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ نُوَلِّيهِ مَا تَوَلَّى وَنُصْلِهِ جَهَنَّمَ وَسَاءَتْ مَصِيرًا. Whoever, I will always, when I give you a verse of the Quran, I will give you the meaning. If you want the translation word by word, go back to the translation, inshaAllah ta'ala. It's in Surah An-Nisa. Whoever don't follow the Prophet, after he got the huda, the guidance, and he's following a path other than the path of the mu'mineen. Who are the mu'mineen in this verse? The Sahaba, because they were around the Prophet ﷺ when the verse came down. So it's whoever take a path other than a path of the Sahaba. What is his ending? His ending is Jahannam. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. His ending is Jahannam. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. So it's not something you can choose, or maybe is there something else in this topic that's have more hikmah, more knowledge, more this and that. No. You have to follow the Sahaba. We 17 times a day we recite Surah Al-Fatiha. We always say اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Abu Aliyat al-Riyahi, the Tabi'i Imam, he said into the verse, guide us the straight path. What is the straight path? He said the path of Abu Bakr and Umar. Yes. And also Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala said in the Quran, he said, Azza wa Jal, والسابقون الأولون من المهاجرين والأنصار والذين اتبعهم بإحسان. The first of the مهاجرين and the Ansar. والذين اتبعهم بإحسان, and those who followed them in good. Who are those who followed them in good? Who are these people? Qatada, the Mufassir, he said, the Tabi'in. The Tabi'in. This is in the Tafsir of Ibn Abi Hatim Al-Razi, rahimahullah. Great Imam of the A'imma. Yes? And what is Allah saying after it? Radiyallahu anhum wa radu an. Allah is pleased with them, with the Muhajirin, the first of those, Muhajirin and the Ansar, وَالَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُهُم بِإِحْسَانٍ, and those who followed them in good. Yes? So we have the straight path, and the straight path is the path of Abu Bakr and Umar. And someone who's choosing a path that is not the path of the mu'mineen, it's not the straight path, his ending will be Jahannam wal-'iyadhu billah. And why is it so? Because Allah praised these people in the Quran. He said, radiyallahu anhum, radiyallahu anhum. Who are those? The Muhajirin and the Ansar. وَالَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُهُم بِإِحْسَانٍ, the Tabi'in. Yes. وَهَذَا صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا فَاتَّبِعُوهُ وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عن سبيله. عن سبيله. And this is my straight path. Follow it, and don't follow the other ways, so you get away of my path. Like Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala said in the Quran. And who are those who understood this path the best way? The Salaf هذه الأمة. We have an athar in Kitab al-Ilm of Abu al-Khaythama, where someone said to someone else, like from the Salaf, I forgot the name. I think it's Mutarrif, but I'm not sure. He said to him, you want something else than the Quran? He said, no, we don't want something else than the Quran. We want someone whose understanding is better than our understanding. So this also, the A'imma knew that there is nothing that will give you success than the ittiba', the following of the Salaf. And we have a famous statement of Imam Malik, Darul Hijrah, Malik ibn Anas, rahimahullah, Imam Darul Hijrah. We have an athar in Kitab al-Tamheed of Ibn Abd al-Barr, where Imam Malik said, لا يصلح آخر هذه الأمة إلا ما أصلح أولها. There will be nothing that will make the last of this ummah successful than what made the first of this ummah successful. There is nothing, no way in da'wah, no way in thinking to make Islam successful back again. There is nothing that will make this ummah, the last of this ummah, us, successful, that didn't make the first of this ummah successful. Don't think, don't go far away. You have this sirat. You want to go to paradise? Here's the way. You want to go to paradise? We have people where Allah said that He is pleased with them. We have people where the Prophet ﷺ said they are in Jannah. And like Imam Ahmed said, all Sahaba are in Jannah in his book Fadail al-Sahaba. Yeah? You want to go to Jannah? Here is the path. You want to do something else? Then do it, but don't call it Islam. Or don't call it Sunnah. Call it my way. So that the people know what they have to do. But don't say, I follow the Sunnah, I follow this, I follow the Sunnah, and then you do away. That is against the way of the Salaf in their understanding. Yes, this is very, very important. Mu'adh ibn Jabal said something really special. He said, it will come a time where people who are memorized the Quran, who memorize the Quran, they will say لماذا الناس لا يتبعوني, why the people don't follow me. And then he said, they will not follow me except I will give them something new, or I will do something new, like an innovation. And then Mu'adh ibn Jabal said, فإياك وإياهم فإنه الضلالة. So be aware of this, because it is the dalal. When you do something new, something that the Salaf didn't do, something of this understanding, of your understanding that the Salaf didn't have, something maybe in tafsir, you say this verse is this and that, and we have tafsir of the Salaf, and what you are saying is against what they say. فإياك وإياهم فإنه الضلالة. So be aware. Ibrahim al-Harbi, Imam al-Jalil, he said, someone whose words are not حدثنا وأخبرنا أغسل يدك منه. Someone whose words are not أخبرنا حدثنا, like hadith and athar and so on, wash your hands of him. Why? Because not ilm. I think, I saw, I listened, I hear something, someone said something, but I don't know. I think this is the right way to do this and that. No. We don't need your thoughts. You're human. You're a human being of who, I don't know. The Salaf were also human being, naam. But they had taqwa, they had zuhd, they had ilm. They're not like us. So Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala chose them to be the first of this ummah. And if you read their biographies, you will know why you have to follow them. Now maybe people say, why should I have to follow the Sahaba or the Tabi'een, or what the Atba' Tabi'een and so on? Why do I have to follow them? If you know who are they, you would love to follow them. But you don't know who are them. That's the point. And there are a lot to talk about on this topic, because this is a problem. And the reality, you see a lot of people like they say I have knowledge and I have this and I have that and I have ijazah, and then you see them talking about Islam, they talk like al-ilmanis, or they give like tafsir ishari, like the Sufiya, and they talk very, very stupid things, like no one said this before from the Salaf al-Ummah, like Yasir Qadi and Imran Hussein, and like Imran Hussein in tafsir, like, he said like this is that, and this meaning is this and this and this, that. Who said this before you? No one? Okay, you're not right. Why should I follow you? I know they are Imma, they died, rahmatullahi alayhim, and we know we have ijma' on their guidance. Why should I follow you? If there's something new, like they didn't have it in their time and we have it in our time, it's something else. But the most things, 90%, it's not like this. They just say like, this, that, Dhul Qarnayn is called this and this and this and this. Like, okay, now 20 years we have this and that. No. Yes, Qadi, and before, like 6-7 years ago, I listened to tafsir of Nu'man Ali Khan. It's also like his tafsir problematic. If you teach like children and you want to give them, to bring them these things near, and you use other words, it's no problem. But if you do something new, that's the problem. That's the problem. فإياك وإياهم فإنه الضلالة. And I finish with one last athar of Ibn Mas'ud or Ibn Abbas. He said, اتبعوا ولا تبتدعوا لقد كفيتم. Follow and don't innovate, because this what you have, it's enough. You don't need something else. It's like the athar of Imam Malik, rahmatullahi alayh. You have enough. You don't need something else. You want to go to paradise? Here's the path. Follow. You want something else? then go another way. You want to challenge yourself. Is my path good enough to go to paradise, or it's the hellfire? You have the answer in the Quran, the first verse that I mentioned. فالله المستعان الله المستعان. هذا هو والله أعلم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.